Hi everyone, my name is Sophie Rowe and I'm one of the Senior Programme Managers at One NHS Finance. Today I'm going to give you an update of all things ONF that are taking place through September and October. So let's start with the Towards Excellence Accreditation Programme. The latest deadline for applications was the 31st of August, so all of those applications will be taken to the Finance Leadership Council for approval on the 19th of September. And we'll be in touch with those organisations as soon as that meeting has taken place. So good luck to everyone who has applied. If you're interested in becoming an assessor, we have some assessor training on the 10th of September. If you are not sure about the role and would like to find out a bit more before that, I'm really happy to have a chat with anyone about the role. I personally am an assessor and have found it very, very interesting and to see all the great things that are going on in different finance departments and to pinch some ideas with pride. Demystifying NHS finance. This is one of our key themes at Future Focus Finance, and we have some great events coming up for you throughout September and October. Firstly, we have a face showcase from Rotherham and Doncaster and South Humber NHS Foundation Trust, who will be talking to us about their journey to PLIX and clinical engagement. This is taking place on the 13th of September, and we currently have 163 bookings. So lots and lots of bookings for that one, but there are still a few more spaces if anyone would be interested in hearing about their journey. We have a new FACE resource, which is a handy document talking about all things FACE and how you can get involved with the network, which has just been published and is available on our website. And also through this theme, we have paired up with Proud to be Ops and have been running a series of Introduction to NHS Finance events, webinars for their members. The next webinars in the series are listed on the screen: clinical coding, procurement, understanding budgets and spreadsheets and business cases. Whilst we have put these on specifically for Proud to be Ops members, it is still open to operational staff in your organisations, so they can book via our website if any of those sessions would be interesting for them or helpful to them. We're also running a course specifically on NHS finance for junior doctors on the 8th of October. We currently have 100 bookings for that, so it's fantastic to have great engagement in these finance courses for our clinical colleagues. And also the South West Deanery will be sending a few people to this one on top of those 100 bookings, so it would be great if we could get 200 people there. So if you have any junior doctors in your organisations that might be interested, please do signpost them to our website to book onto that. Now let's move on to Value Makers. We are delighted to tell you that the Value Maker Award nominations are now open. Last year we had over 100 nominations, so it would be fantastic if we get that many again. And I know there's some fantastic work going on in all the organisations, so have a think about who you might be able to nominate in each of the categories. And this year we do have a new award for innovation, which is based around the innovation programme. So please have a think about who you might nominate. The nomination process couldn't be easier. It's just a couple of paragraphs, and nominations close on the 18th of September. Award winners will be announced at the Value Maker Annual Conference on the 7th of November. This is a hybrid event, so you can attend in person in London or watch it online. So please do book on through our website if that would be of interest to you. Supporting our staff, we know it's a particularly challenging time and it has been for a while out there. So this month we've got a few things available to you. So as part of the Shape the Future campaign, which was the online conversation where we asked you what you'd like to see from the programme, one of the ideas that came up was to run a bit around non-technical, around technology and the future of finance. So we have got former Microsoft Finance Director, Ollie Deakin, coming to speak to us about finance departments of the future. This event is proving particularly popular. We've got over 300 bookings, so it's slightly oversubscribed at the moment. So if the October date is more suitable to your diaries, please let us know. We can move you from September to October. But this should be a really interesting session. AI and technology is happening, and this session will talk about the skills that we need for the future. As part of supporting our staff, we set up a mock interview scheme to help those staff going through restructures. So if you're going through a restructure, or if you just would like a practice interview for an interview that you have coming up, please get in touch, and we can put you in touch with some volunteer interviewers. When you contact us, please let us know the type of role that you're applying for and the banding, and we can make sure that we pair you up with someone suitable to interview you. As part of the Health and Wellbeing webinar series, we have on and around menopause in October. We've got over 100 bookings for this one already, but there are still spaces available if you'd like to attend. And this summer we have been working on a guide to good inductions. We know that inductions across the country vary, but we've been speaking to organisations to hear about what you think makes a good induction and different things that you've been doing in different organisations, and pulled all that together. That is now available on our website, and it follows a similar format to the guide to meaningful appraisals that we launched last year. Future Focus Finance has also done a lot of work around the staff survey and finance directorate scores. And as part of that, we do have a comparison tool available on our website. But when we looked at the comparisons, and we looked at the top scoring organisations, but also the most improved organisations, and we've had some conversations with some of those finance teams to hear about why their organisations are a great place to work and what they have done to improve staff experiences. So we've pulled together their thoughts and created some more resources around that, all available on our website for you to access. So hopefully there's some good ideas in there for you and your teams. Moving on to the National Finance Academy, we are delighted that we have 39 Insights placement students starting across different finance departments in September. And the scheme has been shortlisted for an award at the Social Mobility Awards. The award winners will be announced in October. So fingers crossed there, and thank you everyone who's made this scheme such a success so far. Also, through the summer, we have launched a bit of a temperature check with staff on the talent management strategy. We had over 1,000 responses, which is fantastic to hear everybody's views, and the results of that will be taken to the Finance Leadership Council meeting in September. So watch this space and we'll report more back on that shortly. We've also created some more guidance around talent pipelines, which is about the reporting element of the model, which will be launched in September, so keep your eye out for that. And other things to mention, the National Finance Leaders Talent Pool applications are opening on the 1st of September and will be open until the 3rd of January. This programme is for those who are ready now or in the very near future to step up to CFO roles. So if you're interested in that, please do look at the application form. Other applications that are opening in September is Breaking Diversity Barriers. This is for bands 7 to 8B, and it is aimed at finance staff from protected groups who are underrepresented at director level. If that is of interest, get applying ASAP. Also for National Finance Academy, we have the Sponsorship Summit taking place in London on the 26th of September. This was fully booked, but I think we have 1 or 2 spaces left. We can squeeze you in. So if you're interested in that, please do look on the website. We've also run a survey for sponsees over the summer. 66% of sponsees responded. And of those 66%, 13% have progressed to a higher band in the last 12 months, and 30% of them have progressed to a higher band since joining the programme. So it's great to have some good stats on the success of the programme. If you'd be interested in sponsorship, please do get in touch and we can have a chat with you about that. Our newest network, Cultural Diversity Matters, are running a webinar on the 17th of September on Breaking Barriers, a Leader's Journey. And our speakers for this webinar will be Tendai Wildman, who is Chief of Staff at Guy's St Thomas, and also we'll have Nikhil Kashu, who is the Deputy CFO of NHS England and also the Regional Director of Finance for the Northwest. So that looks to be a fantastic event. So please do log in to that webinar if you're able to. Moving on to the Finance Innovation Forum, just a few things to mention here. We've got a technical RPA event taking place on the 10th of September. We've got 223 bookings for that one already. So there are a few spaces left, but it's looking very popular if you would like to hear more about RPA and what different organisations are doing and anything you might be able to adopt in your organisations. We've also got a couple of innovation showcases coming up in September. So if any of those innovations are something that you'd like to learn more about, please do book onto those. Again, this is all on MS Teams and hopefully it'll be recorded so you can just watch them back at your own convenience as well. And just also to mention that we had 25 innovations in the latest cohort of innovations, which are currently being peer reviewed and will be published in the month of September. So look out for those because there's some fantastic things going on in different finance departments. Finally, just wanted to say that please do feel free to contact us if you've got any questions about anything we've mentioned today. hopefully that's given you a really good flavour of things that you can get involved with throughout September and October. And there's many, many more things on the website, so please do have a look. I'd like to say that myself and the team will all be going to different HFMA branch conferences throughout September and October. I personally will be at the South Central Conference, the Yorkshire and Humber Conference, and the London Conference. So if you are attending any of those, please do come along to our stand and say hello. We look forward to having a chat with you. Thanks very much for listening. And like I say, always happy to have a chat, and please do contact us if you have any questions. Thank you. Goodbye.